welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a sketchbook tour. It's been a really long time. I think the last time I posted was 8 months ago. So I'm excited to be back and let's get into it. Okay, so this is what my sketchbook looks like. I just have a bunch of stickers from Redbubble, random stickers that I don't know where they're from, and I just wrote the title in acrylic paint. The side has the date where I started the book and the date where I ended it. The back is just a bunch of signatures from different people. On the first page, I just have a bunch of stickers and the title. Moving on to the second page, here there's goals that I had when coming into this sketchbook, and then at the end I wrote which ones I achieved. So I achieved 9 out of 11 goals. The first page is just a small sketch, and the second page is a sketch of a sculpture. Here I was just basically practicing anatomy and trying to figure out the body movement, the body's limbs and stuff like that. So that's on the first page. And I don't know if you can see, but I worked on some skeletons over here. And then at the top, there's just different bodies and like positions. Here it's just a person that's like really angry. I was trying to practice expressions. And then more to the bottom, there's a full-size torso and the face of a girl. This was all made in pencil. And here's a close-up of the acrylic. Next, it's a pen sketch of some organs. I did this with a blue ballpoint pen. And here there is just 2 women. I was kind of drawing different outfits that I liked. And these are all just lyrics. Here's a close-up of what the women look like. And again, this was done in pencil. Next, this is a kind of a self-portrait that I did with an ink pen. A bunch of lyrics, and here I just have a skull, a lady. I'm not really a fan of how this turned out, but you know, we stick to it. And then a bunch of weird abstract bunnies. So yeah. Here I kind of went with the idea of making the page one instead of having 2 separate pages. So I kind of connected it all with this sketch in the middle. Again, this is made with pen, like a ink pen, a Posca pen, and a pencil. I'm just gonna quickly show you. And then down here there is just a lady with a camera recording. I was pretty proud of this at the time. Here's the lady in the middle, which brings the whole layout together, and these are just some heels. This one was kind of chaotic. This is what it looks like up close. I also like to play with collages and sticking things in, so that's pretty much the idea of this page. Okay, the next page is just a bunch of birthday cards that my friends gave to me when I was turning, I don't remember what I was turning actually. I think 15. Here is a wrapper that I stuck from one of the Greek cookies that my grandparents sometimes have, and they're like my favorite. They're so good. Here's a side profile of a lady. All of these references I get from Pinterest. I think this was kind of a rock star that I saw there. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and just a bunch of doodles. Here, this page is kind of empty. It's just full of math. This is just a girl, and I did it in pencil. I don't know if it can focus. But yeah, this is what it looks like. And this is just a small pattern, a butterfly at the top, and some notes that my friends gave me. In this next page, there's quite a lot going on. The materials used for this one was pencil and gouache. It kind of got ruined because I spilled some acetone. So there's parts of the book that are a little bit ruined. But this page just has a sketch of 2 girls. One of them, well, both of them are taking pictures with their phones. I used some post-its here to give it a little bit of color, and I just drew a bracelet down here. For the next page, I just have a gouache painting that I did. Well, it was actually gouache and pencil because colored pencil went over, but it's kind of like a cat spirit. Then I also have this piece that I did, which is just clouds in the shape of a bunny. This next page is definitely one of my favorites. I mean, there's so much color and so much stuff going on. And I feel like this is one of the pages in my book where I can tell that I have improved along the way. So here I start with some pens and some markers that are mixed with water. This was definitely an accident. Same thing with the acetone. Kind of ruined it. Then I have some highlighters, and basically all of this is just made in marker. I used a brush pen for the black sections. It's not made out of Posca. And again, this page connects with this one, kind of like the one we saw before. This is just a side profile. All of this is basically in pen. Yeah, pretty much. Here is just a finer pen. I think this is a Muji red pen. A lot of the times when we use sticker sheets, we get rid of the paper underneath, which just surrounds the stickers. So I decided to stick them in basically to fill up some space. The first page has just a bunch of red color pencil sketches, and this one is more of a futuristic space theme made with colored pencils again and some highlighters. I really like the pattern I did in the middle, and I basically used a blue pencil to sketch out the outline, and I put some detail, and then I went over it with a blue pen again. It feels abstract, and I don't usually do that much abstract, so I really enjoyed making this. This sketchbook spread is definitely one of my favorites. This is just, again, a statue made with some watercolor in black and white tones, so there's no color added. And here is just some pencil sketches with a green background that made it stand out a lot. I really enjoyed this page, especially these like little abstract doodles. This was actually inspired by one of Biba Doobie's songs. So yeah. This page was super fun to make. Here there are just a bunch of pen sketches on both pages. I did put some stickers in here because I love the whole idea of like the collage look. And again, here are some pen sketches. I like this page a little bit less, but it's still quite cute. So my friends drew most of this. We were trying to draw Ice Spice, see who can draw Ice Spice better, which was kind of a success. This next page has a bunch of my humanities notes in here, but there's this really nice sketch of a girl, and then this is all collage. So I don't know if you can tell, but this is all just papers stuck on top of each other, stickers, post-it notes. Blue and red, and then a really thin black pen. So I don't know if you can see it through here, but yeah, I was just drawing random things that I was finding on Pinterest. I really like this corner of the page just because there's like a doodle underneath and then a camera on top. I feel like that makes it really cool. Like there's a lot of contrast. This took a lot longer than most pages just because there was so much detail, but I really enjoyed it. This page has an interesting mix of things. So I did a watercolor illustration of the Arc of Triomphe in France, and then a small crocodile sketch that I did in Egypt, and just a normal sketch of a boy. I never got to finish this page, but I have a fruit here. I wanted to sketch fruits, and actually I took this idea and did it in my new sketchbook, so I can show you now. This is what it looks like in the new sketchbook, so you can get the idea of what I was going for. This was the first attempt. Here again, I just stuck a bunch of stickers. I have two people laughing, basically sketches, and I used my Posca pens for this. Going back to the Ice Spice theme, I decided to draw her in a cartoon version. I think she looks pretty good. So this page is quite funny because the whole idea of like the boy-girl, like boy being blue and girl being pink, was completely unintentional. But it's true that I only drew boys on this side and only girls on this side. These are all just pencil sketches that I did with a normal pencil that I had in my pencil case. Some stickers, again, I don't know if you guys know what Genshin Impact is, but I used to be a really big fan of that game. And this one is the same, just a bunch of pencil sketches and doodles, and I filled in the background with some highlighters. Again, mostly collage, papers, but yeah. I really like this page. I did this one when I was in Asturias in the north of Spain because my dad has a house there, and it was really fun mixing, like, I wanted to draw an anime girl, but then at the same time something that included some realism. So yeah, I went for this. I stuck in some papers. This was a sample that I got in the airport like a month before. And yeah, this whole idea of mixing abstract with realism and then some anime, like, you know, I don't know, it really blends well together, and I really like it. It's one of my favorites for sure. This spread was made with watercolor and colored pencil. I don't have much to say. Here I tried some different fonts, kind of in a graffiti style, and I think I did pretty well, to be honest, for my first time. Okay, so this page has a mix of mediums. This is colored pencil and Copic markers. These are some stickers that I got for free at a shop. I don't remember where, but they are so cute. Oh my gosh, I really like them. Hello Kitty sticker, a bunch of other stickers, and this was made with Posca pens. I think, yeah, just Posca pens. Here is where my trip to Japan starts. So I definitely drew a little kimono, a little anime skater boy, a cat, you know, just getting into the Japan vibe. This is not very Japanese, but it's just a bunny. I thought it was super cute. And a bowl of ramen, I think. But from here on, for a while, there's just like collages of the tickets, the train tickets, explanations of what I did that day. So you see ancient site of Samurai House. You know, I would get little papers and stick them everywhere and just explain what was going on, as well as the locations I was in. This is another page with just a bunch of collages. And here is where we move on to the next stage. This was for a art contest. I didn't win, but I had a lot of fun doing it. The idea behind this is just a girl thinking about all the purses that she wants to buy, and it delves into the culture, shopping culture that we have nowadays, and consumerism, etc. I forgot to add, this was made with gouache, and this is all colored pencil. This next page is also made with gouache. It was New Year's at this time, so yeah. And I did this one with Copic markers. So this is what these little fishes look like. For the fine lines, I used just a normal blue pen. Near the end of the sketchbook, I really started getting into pointillism. So that's what this is. I did so many little dots. It was honestly so tiring, but totally worth it because it looked so good. That's pretty much what it looks like. This is going back to the idea of what I did before with the one in the middle. So it's the same kind of pattern. I just didn't put any pencil. And this is all watercolor. There is a rip here though that I'm not very happy about, but oh well. Here I just have a little colored pencil study of some trees that were outside my house. And this was all done with my colored pencils. These are just some lyrics from a song. And this is the final page. I'm done now. So it says, you've reached the end, and then here's a little comment about how I feel, what I've improved, etc. That's me. A little self-portrait from a picture that I took with the camera. And just the date that I finished it. And that's it. Anyways, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this sketchbook tour of my old sketchbook. Thank you so much for making it through the video and for getting this far. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!